Hey guys, it's MrBeastlybiscuit here, and I'm doing an update on the models you saw in my last video. I just want to make a quick disclaimer. I'm not 100% finished. I'm not 100% happy with how some of these have turned out, so I'm still working on it, so no prejudging. Right, so I'm going to start over here, I think. Alright. So this is one of the SAS troopers from the Infinity game. So I get a decent focus there. I can see there's some bits that really need cleaning up. But the thing I found difficult with this model particularly is it's very hard to get an overall decent amount of colour onto something that's mainly black, dark green with tiny bits of silver. So I tried giving him a bit of red on his shoulder areas just to try and make him a bit different. Now, something I've done on the back here is I've given them more corny code names. So this guy's name is Reaper, and the second one here, again I came across the same problem with this guy. This guy's name is Midnight, so just as corny. But I figure in a skirmish game everyone deserves their own sort of independent character and storyline. So on those bases we've seen some bricks. The bricks are from Basecraft. These are 132 scale, which is what they recommend for 28mm. I've got to agree. They come in two colours. Well, I've got two of the three colours. We've got this reddy colour, a sort of grey industrial cotton. They also do a yellow colour, which I didn't purchase because I didn't see it working with what I was trying to go for, which is to bring a bit more colour, which is why I've been using the red now. Is the Behemoth. I went for kind of just mainly black with some grey sort of random shapes, trying to make it look a bit different, and massive areas of metal, pretty much just metallics all over the place. I quite like the base on this one. One thing I found is I don't like the giant metal chunk it's got under his foot. I don't like having to paint or put something into my base that I didn't put there myself. So if I was being really patient I could have cut it off or something, but it's just a really thick piece of metal, and quite frankly I wasn't that bothered. So this guy's name is RG4, just kind of makes no sense. It's actually a reference to a podcast I listen to, so if anyone knows what that is, leave me a comment. But yeah, so this one's just a huge amount of metal on the back with lots of black. Again, it's hard to get some colour into something black, which is why I put these green tufts and red bricks on the base to try and bring some colour to the overall model, and gave him the red eyes up here. Ooh, that's not good. There you go. It's a red section there. Right, so here's the last model. Last model is one I'm not super happy with, I'm going to be honest. He really needs some work done on his fur, and just generally the whole body area, because I found it really difficult. So I'm going to just keep going over this until I'm happy. Well, here he is. Again, I got rid of the giant metal thing and just replaced it with my own dealio. So as you can see, there are some things that need clearing up quite drastically. The base needs cleaning on that edge, I'll do that later. And then the rock in the back of the base, I actually left that. I might need some dry brushing, try and make that a little bit. I gave him a very just sort of, I guess, normal name, so it's like quite surprising that some creature like this would have a sort of typical name. That's Royce, by the way, if you couldn't read that. I'm not the best at freehand. So the rocks need doing, and I feel like there's something else that needs to be put on this base, but it's got lots of colour into it, which I quite like. So all I'm trying to develop with this guy is his fur, and maybe a way of getting his backpack to stand out a bit more, maybe some brighter edge highlights, but I'm trying to find the right colour for that. So that's pretty much it. It's been a very quick update. I'm just going to go back to my favourite of these models. Put this one back up. So it's been a very quick update. I don't know what I'll be doing next. Maybe I'll show you these models again once I'm 100% happy with them. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend.